There you go.
Come in.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Fine, thank you.
I'm Clifford Johnson.
Hi, Jack Land.
Mr.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Welcome to ABC Inc.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Good. And you got something there for me?
Yes, this is my resume,
Okay.
and these are copies of my certificates.
Oh, great. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Okay. So you got, you're looking for, applying for our position in our warehouse.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, I see that you did some work for Uptown Bakery.
Yes.
Okay. Did you like it there?
Actually, I did. It was a very good warehouse position. You know, we made all the stuff, all the baked goods for Wawa.
Ah, okay. Probably smells good there.
Yeah, but after a while, you kind of get tired of it after a while.
Okay. So you did a lot of packaging of the orders, and you were responsible for inventory control. All right. I see you loaded the trucks when you were at the C&D Roofing Company. Then you did some sanitation work over at when you were at FCC Petersburg.
Yes.
Okay. So you had a lot of work in the construction industry.
Yes.
So you had a lot of certifications. These are the certifications?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. So you spent a lot of time. It's like 300 hours for each one of these.
Yes.
So if everything works out and you get to work in our warehouse, I assume that one of the additional tools that you can bring with you is your experience and training in the construction area.
Yes.
So if we needed you to get involved with some of that, that would not be a problem for you?
Not at all.
Okay. Did you actually like, the construction area?
Yes, I enjoy building.
Okay, okay. And I see you were over at C&D Roofing. What would you actually do there?
I was a roofer's helper. I helped lay shingles. I helped break down roofs. Help construct new roofs, more of A roofs, like the slanted porch roof or what have you.
Mhm.
I did a little bit of mopping of hot tar, laid 90 weight, and things like torch down the rubber, the new torch down rubber roof thing.
Okay.
Did a little bit of that.
Okay. So it looks like, you have some experience in, various fields. Like I said, you were at the Uptown Bakery and packaging and roofing and construction. What would you say that, are one or two of your real strong points as far as working?
I would say that I'm an extremely hard worker. I mean, I come to work to work.
Right.
I don't come to work to play or anything like that. I come to work to work. And I had to say, I get along with people extremely well. I'm very adaptable to whatever situation.
Well, that's important.
Right.
Obviously, what we try to do here at ABC is to have a, good workplace. We want the people to get along. We want we want to keep things. We realize that they're working, but we want to keep it pleasant.
Right.
At the same time. And I obviously did see that you were at SCC Petersburg, so I guess you did spend some time you were incarcerated for a period of time.
Yes.
Okay. And we normally do a background check.
Yes, sir.
So I assume that that's going to come up?
Yes.
Okay. What exactly, what happened then?
It was an interference with interstate transport. I made some mistakes a couple of years ago, and I had to go learn about myself and learn about certain experiences that being a kid, and I've grown up a lot.
So did you find that that period of time made some changes in you?
Yes, I actually became a more mature person. I understand now that you can't just run around and do things the way you want to do them.
Okay. So in other words, if everything works out, you get hired, I don't have to be concerned about this prior immaturity coming back and rearing its ugly head and causing us any problems here.
Not at all.
Okay.
And if you have any concerns whatsoever, the United States Government offers a federal bonded program.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's $5,000 if I'm not mistaken. You get fairly bonded, so if anything does happen, which you won't need with me, but you're covered. Plus you can get a $2,400 tax credit just for hiring.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you're aware of this information, so if we have to follow through with that, you could, give me the information
Yes.
to get all that?
Yes.
Okay, that's, all right, that's good to know. Any questions that you would have of me about the company or the job or anything?
Yes, you said it's a warehouse position, like, what exactly is it entailing? Can I get my forklift certification through your company?
Yes, we would make that available to you. In other words, right now we have 2 warehouses in operation. And we do several types of warehousing. We actually rent out space to other companies where they can bring in, their materials. Plus, we store stuff that we actually manufacture. So we do the manufacturing, I guess about 6 blocks from here, and we have, then it's trucked in, and you would then be unloading it, and we would, you then would be putting it down. But yes, what you would start initially would be taking some inventory, keeping, records as to, certain items, how much we have coming in, what's going out. And we're really concerned about a lot of the other company stuff, because that's where a lot of our additional billing comes from. We do post different trainings, and one of those trainings would be, a forklift certification.
Right.
So as long as, your time situation fits right in with that, you could pick that up, and we would cover the cost.
Okay, do you also have hazmat training?
We do.
Okay.
Okay. So what we try to do is we want to provide you with as much additional training and education so that you become a more worthwhile and valuable employee to us.
Right. Is there opportunity for advancement?
There is. And obviously part of that advancement process would be the additional training.
Right.
Okay? So what we want to do is you would be eligible for that training after 30 days. We want to make sure that the first 30 days that you're going to stay here, that we kind of like each other.
Right.
And therefore we would make that training available. As you progress with your training, that would then give you an opportunity to progress with different positions within the company, which of course would result in increases in your salary.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question. Let's say that we get, and this happens once in a while. Let's say that we get like a big order, where several trucks that have to come in, and if we had to ask you to stay a couple hours, which obviously you'd get paid for overtime, but are your hours flexible where sometimes you could do that?
Yes.
Okay. And again, if necessary, it doesn't happen all the time, but if we needed you to come in on a Saturday, do you have flexibility to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. It looks like a lot of the experience that you've had would definitely fit in with what we need. I actually like, the home building, because number one, aside from the experience, you become familiar with these items, and that might help you become more familiar with putting them away and unloading them and taking them out. Okay. Let me ask you one other question. You said you were responsible for inventory control when you were at Uptown Bakery.
Yeah.
What did that actually involve?
Well, when we bake we bake croissants and muffins and whatnot. When we did that, one part of my job was to make sure everything was boxed up, everything was going where it was supposed to go, and it got it ready for the drivers to come pick it up.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you were responsible not only for the inventory, but, you know, how it was set up, the organization.
Right,
Okay.
it was my own personal organization system.
Right.
To what drivers were going to show up first.
Okay, so you had to set up certain scheduling.
It wasn't so much that, it was more like, you know, as you get to know different drivers, you know what time they would show up and whether or not, okay, this one's gonna be late, or this one's usually on time, he's usually early, so okay, I'll have this ready for him when he gets here.
So you were flexible in being able to work that out?
Yes.
Okay, all right, that's good. That shows, you know, not only, you know, skills as far as management, delegation, but also developing scheduling and stuff. So that's, one more thing, and you mentioned here about general repairs. You actually did some, when you were over at FCI, you actually did some repairs there?
Yes, like, I give a prime example, there was a leak in the roof, and the roof actually fell in.
Okay.
Part of the roof actually fell in, and we had the plumbers come in and fix the piping or whatever. And what I had to do is I had to redo the sheetrock on the roof.
Oh, you were able to do that?
Yes.
And was that all based upon this experience here?
I had a little bit before. I did a little bit with roofing company, but I really got most of my training there.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. I'm going to meet with my assistant. We have 2 more people to interview. You know, we hopefully should be able to be in a position to make a decision by next Friday.
Okay.
We'll be happy to give you a call and let you know.
All right, thank you.
Okay. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
All
Thanks a
right.
lot.